Every week I visit my grandparents, who live in a small town outside the city. I usually take the bus there, because walking would take too long, and I don't want to take the time to find parking. I like visiting my grandparents because I love them. It is always fun for me. They are always up for a game of tag or a board game, and they're always willing to tell me a story. My grandfather is a retired teacher who likes to do a lot of painting and drawing. He's never been particularly interested in technology, which I think is cool. I like watching him paint and draw, and I think the delicate strokes he uses are really beautiful. My grandparents are a major part of my life, and I would be lost without them. They're always encouraging, no matter what, and I know I can always rely on them. I enjoy spending time with my grandparents and think it's a great way to spend a weekend. They're always energetic and cheerful, and I enjoy spending time with them. How does a plant make its food? Plants make their food by breaking down complex molecules into simple ones. The process of photosynthesis is a chemical reaction that turns sunlight energy into useful chemicals. Photosynthesis takes place in chloroplasts, tiny organelles within cells that are rich in pigments and proteins. These pigments capture light energy and convert it into organic matter like carbon dioxide, water, and oxygen, which the plant can use to build new structures or synthesize vital nutrients like nitrogen. Plants make their food by breaking down molecules of carbohydrates, proteins, and fats into their constituent building blocks and then converting these molecules into glucose or oxygen gas and water. The process of photosynthesis is the conversion of light into chemical energy that can be used by the plant to make food. When light shines upon the leaves of a photosynthesis-active plant, special pigments called chloroplasts are excited, causing them to release their energy in the form of light rays. These light rays are then absorbed by water molecules after passing through the chloroplasts and being split into their atomic components by the special energy-releasing quantum mechanical processes of photosynthesis. The light energy that is absorbed by water splits the water into hydrogen ions and oxygen gas. This reaction releases electrons, which the protons in the water molecule eject. These free electrons are then transferred from water molecules to the sugar molecules, which are broken down into oxygen atoms and glucose molecules. How to arrange a trip. Planning a trip can be a fun and stress-free experience if you take the time to consider a few key factors. Before you plan any trip, it is important to consider your budget and what you are interested in experiencing. Once you've determined your top priorities, you can start looking for travel deals. When looking for travel deals, make sure to check the trip's compatibility with your camping and hiking gear. Sometimes a trip can be cancelled or shortened due to inclement weather. You can reduce the risk of last-minute changes by checking the weather forecast for your destination before purchasing your ticket. One of the most important steps to planning a trip is to make sure you have the right bag for the environment you will be visiting. Make sure to pack the gear you will need for the activity you are most interested in, as well as any additional gear you may need to stay safe and comfortable. By packing light and packing appropriately, you will avoid unnecessary hassles while on your trip. Planning a trip can be a fun and stress-free experience if you take the time to consider a few key factors.